Hey everyone, Cytox here with some spy gameplay. Now, since this is Badwater and we're playing red, I find that it's best to disguise as friendly here with a model that's small, like an engineer or a scout, because the enemy won't feel the need to run away from you, because you seem harmless, and plus you can't really trick anyone with the disguise at this point. Now, since we get overwhelmed, I wasn't really expecting this, we have to go back. Unfortunately, the heavy doesn't let us heal, so we're gonna have to play just a bit passively here. Always jump if you see a rocket coming your way. It'll help you retreat better. Still.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And that kind of happened. Don't know where he came from. Anyway, since they capped while we were, respawning, we scout the roof. We don't care for the fall damage because, we know the med pack placement. And over here, people usually are oblivious when they're in this checkpoint because they're too focused on your team. Although the Solly noticed me, the heavy didn't, so I skipped the soldier and just went for the heavy. I missed a couple of shots here, so I figured it wasn't worth it to waste more time. Okay, so this is the sniper from before.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, that's sad. Anyway, we're gonna get him later. Okay, so the heavy noticed us, so we're not gonna go head on to him. Random sentry, it's fine. This is the sniper from before, and it's nice. Get a little chain stab going here, but I noticed the snipers up top, so I quickly ditched the medic and just try to suppress them. Although I get shot, I realize I have to bolt out of there. Luckily they're uber stop, so I got a nice little kill. I could have died here, and this was really stupid. Just should have kept my distance. Again, this had only 10 HP. Dead Ringer could have not saved me here, but luckily I had my team to help me. Again, the snipers are still on the roof, so try to put as much pressure on them as I can so they don't get to kill my team. Fortunately, we don't get the kill, but we make up for it with a nice little medic jump here. Nice. Anyway, we continue to scout on the roof. There's always someone here, and that's a nice kill, but a better one is on the medic, of course. This guy is completely oblivious. Never say no to a free kill. Whatever, it's a pub. Always jump this corner. You never know when someone's gonna come through it. Although this time it was just a friendly. Since we're covered in lemonade, we're gonna retreat because it's really not worth for us to die. Now this is where I fuck up. I lose my high ground, or I give it up, because I really wanted to try and telecamp here. I mess up. Okay, I get the kill. That's the oblivious sniper from before. But here's where I mess up. I didn't expect the NG. I aggressively decloak because I really didn't want them to have reinforcements because they were really close to the third point. I did manage to kill the engineer, but I thought I sapped it. I didn't. So I mess up here, and I unfortunately paid the iron price for it. Okay, so nothing big. We respawn. Engineers, don't do this thing. A single demo man will destroy your entire nest. So, never mind. We backpedal. I thought that he noticed me, but he didn't. So we got a nice little chain stab going here. And don't dance around the cart, especially when you're close to the point. Spies will always get you. This engineer is setting up a sentry, so I have to stop him. And, since we're good on HP, we go a bit more aggressively. I noticed the sentry through the window, but I knew I couldn't attack it head on because there was a sniper and an engineer there. I tried to loop around, but I mess up. I should have helped my team. This was a mistake. I lose the disguise because they can see you through the walls when they respawn. I wanted to get an understab on anyone who tried to push. I get a little impatient, so I try to get a kill here. Now this is, I don't know, I thought I shot him a couple more times than I did. I guess, hit registration wasn't really working here. So we go and take care of the sentry that I mentioned earlier. Easy peasy, but there's a spy. Now since Dead Ringer nerf, you can't really turn your back on any spy because you're gonna get destroyed. I thought the spy left, so I thought, I can go. Apparently not. I should have died here. but I didn't. Luckily, I get a medic kill, and I tank one hit from the sniper rifle. Fortunately, we survive, and I jump on the cart because it saves us, I think, about 12 HP. We don't have to wait to regenerate. And when the game is, this close to the end, I usually use the stairs to move around. Again, this is one more wonderful display of my impeccable aim against the oblivious sniper. But luckily he can't shoot either, so fuck it. I get a nice little headshot, and I don't know how that wasn't a backstab. Should have hit his razorback. Anyway, always jump that corner. You never know when someone's gonna come through there. I hesitated here. I thought I wanted to, again, I wanted to telefrag, camp the teleporter, but I remembered my mistake from last time. Since I got a headshot on the medic, but he got healed, I decided to bolt. It wasn't worth dying trying to get a trick stab or something like that, because they were really aggressive. I always flick my aim anytime I'm in the game, anytime I'm passing through any place, because you never know what's behind you. Luckily, we saw a soldier there. Usually it's a spy. I noticed the NG up there, but the soldier noticed me first. Now I wanted to get the heavy kill, so I lose my disguise to get a speed boost and go for the heavy. Now unfortunately the medics went after me, and this is where I mess up again. I aggressively decloak. I thought the medics wouldn't notice it for some reason, and I don't know, I messed up here. I sapped. I thought maybe I could get a kill on the NG. I got overwhelmed and messed up. I didn't sap this because I didn't think the engineer was there, and I didn't want to give away my position. But since he was low HP, I thought I could dispose of him really quickly. And we just keep going. I don't know what this spy was doing here, or I don't know how he thought I wouldn't notice him anyway. There's a couple. I don't know how this guy... yeah, the demo got him. I was sure I shot him. Now, we see the medic's shadow through the wall, because thanks Valve, and we try to get a blind jump stab. Now, we see the engineer up there, so we go for it. I tricked the sniper with a voice command, because I said just, hey, there's a spy here. He bought it, and it gets us a free kill, so our team can advance. Unfortunately, I drew attention. You see, these guys saw it, and they're going up there to investigate. But this medic's too paranoid, so he tried to hit his teammate. But there's 3 guys there, 1 medic down here. I'm not gonna deal with that insanity. Now notice this. I didn't see that scout, or it's a spy, the first time I was playing around. Seriously, I didn't see him. I only saw him in the footage. But he shot at me, and we're just going for a little tight corner stab to dispatch of him. Nothing really special, but learn from my mistakes. Always be aware of your surroundings. Now, over here, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with the spies because they're too much of a pain for me to chase. I do a little wait here. I hesitate because I didn't want the medic to... I want him to doubt whether or not I'm a spy. Because I didn't want to run up the stairs immediately, because that would telephone to him that I'm trying to do a jump stab. Now, this medic doesn't want to get trick stabbed, so he's zigzagging. And I choose not to go for the door. I tried a matador stab, because it's less obvious. I mess up, but fortunately we can correct it with the ambassador. Now here, nothing really special. I probably should have died here. I don't know why. Anyway, we get an easy kill for him, but we have to retreat, unfortunately. And just nothing special. We go to refill, and again, I do a jump here. Nothing happens, but it never hurts to try. There should have been a backstab. I don't know why they bailed on this heavy, but never ever say no to a free kill. Again, this is a really stupid sentry nest. One demo man could totally destroy everything, but it's a pub. Anyway. Since they're really close to the cart, I decide to help my team just suppress the enemy just a little bit. I can't really kill a combo unless I land 2 shots on the medic, but hey. Now I notice that I'm sandwiched between these guys, so I try to time my jump with this rocket so I can just get a boost. I don't know how this spy... Why didn't notice me? Maybe... I really don't. I should have died there, definitely. Now this is my... okay, no, first I go back to the... to finish the job, because I knew there was a medic there. But here's my mistake. I decloak too close to the wall. I should have decloaked on the other side of the room so he doesn't hear my decloak. He heard it, and instead of just running out and, you know, just fuck it, calling it a day and retreating, I try to get a headshot. I mess up. Learn from my mistakes. Now here's a dot. I notice it, so I jump because I didn't want to get a headshot. And I straight left and right. I don't go straight up the stairs because I didn't want him to get a headshot on me. And since he's alone, I try to get a kill on him. The medic came. He's alone as well. Just keep your distance. You don't get crit by a saw, and that's about it. Now again, I jumped down. And this is where I mess up. Look at this. I have my dead ringer up, and I still die. How? I put my dead ringer down. I calculated it 3 frames before I got shot. So keep that in mind. Always keep your dead ringer up when you're low. But okay, here I get a kill on the medic and I jump. This is very important because if the soldier tried to turn around while I was running at him, he probably wouldn't have seen me, and I could have gotten you know, just a jump step. Luckily it wasn't necessary, but keep that in mind when you're killing people on a downward slope. But since the round is almost over, I don't want to move too much away from the last checkpoint, because you don't want the enemy doing a last minute Hail Mary push and winning. So here I get a little bit more aggressive. It was my mistake. Luckily I didn't pay for it, but I retreated all as well. Doesn't matter, since I see that the round is over. But if you guys really liked this kind of video where I try to explain my the way I think while I play, just tell me in the comments or like the video or whatever, and I'll try to make more of them. See you soon.